Hello everybody. So in this video we are going to see how to develop a to-do list app. So this is the most frequently asked interview question during machine coding round of any React.js or any front-end interview. So it is the most important question out of any other questions. So to make a to-do list app, firstly we will create a separate component folder, and inside of it we will create a to do component, and we will import that to do component inside of our app.js. So now we will write some boilerplate code in to do js. So we will make our app up and running with some boilerplate code for by making our separate to do list component. Now our component is developed. As you can see, we can see to do in our browser on right hand side. So now we can start developing our to do list tab. For making to-do list tab, we need one input and one button. On entering any task in input, we can press that button to add that task inside of our list. So we will create a dummy input tag and a button for now in our template, and there will be ul and li in which we will show our list of tasks. So this is our basic template that we are going to build for our to-do list. So we need one state for maintaining our tasks. So we have imported useState from React, and we create a state to do, and using useState we will add some tasks initially to our states, so that we can see if our list is working or not. So inside of our ul we will create an li using uh, map operator on to do our tasks. So we have applied map on our to do list, and we will output our list. Whatever there will be in our list, it will be outputted into li. So here we will write I in curly braces. So whatever for each iteration it will run, and for like there is an array in our state. So first iteration would print react, and second iteration would render interview. So in our allies, first react will be printed, and then on the next iteration interview will be printed, as we can see on right hand side. Now for optimization purpose, we will give key to each iteration. So we are giving I as the key, because in our to do list each task will be unique. We will implement in such a way that each task of to do will be unique, so we can give task as key also. So we have created another state that is text, that is for the user text that is being typed by user into input. That is not a task as of now, but if a person click on add task button, this text will be added to the list, and this text will be cleared from the input. Now for implementing this on input, we have written on change event. Like if for any change in input, we are setting the text state through e.target.value, and on button we have added an on click event, and we are creating a function add task. Whenever a button is clicked, the add task button is clicked, we are setting to do's as the earlier to do's, and the updated text into it. Therefore we are using spread operator on to do's, and adding our existing text and creating a new array and setting it into the to do's. Now we have to implement the functionality that every task should be unique in our list. So that we will apply this condition to check if the our list is containing the text that user has entered. So if that is the text that user has entered is not included in that list, only then we will set the to dos with the updated text. If here we have added water, so we can't add water more than once. If we have added more water in the to dos, it will check that the water is already included in the list, so then it will not add the water again to the list. So our list will be unique always. Now we will add the functionality that input should be cleared when the add task button is clicked. For this we will set text as empty string. So as we click on add task button, it is not setting the input as 0, because on our input tag we haven't added the value attribute, so it is not a controlled component as of now. So we will add value is equal to text, so it is controlled now. So when we add water, and now we will set text as empty string. So now if we click add task button, it should clear our input tag. So now it is working. Now we can see that there is another li creating, that is empty string, because we haven't put the test of null check here. So if text dot length is greater than 0, only then we should add the text. So we have add we will check it. Now it is working as expected. So our input is cleared and we are not able to add any duplicate task to our list. So our list is complete. Now we will add the delete functionality to our lists. This is basically optional in interviews. So for intermediate levels we are expected to make this delete functionality. It is very easy. So we can add buttons in our map operator. So for each list that is rendered, we will render a delete button along with it, like this. Now we will add a on click event. On clicking of that on click event, we will call this delete to do function, and then we will delete the particular task that for which the delete button has been clicked. For this we need to pass the task name, that is I in the list. So we will make a callback function in on and inside of that callback function we will return this delete to do, and we will pass I, and we'll catch that I, that is the current task for that particular delete button inside of this delete to do function. And after that we can apply a filter method on the to do's according to that uh, received task, and we can filter according to that. So we can set to do's by applying filter to do's, and we can uh, write a logic for checking if uh, I is not equal to whatever the item is. For each iteration we can check if the item is equal to I or not. So we have taken j here. So if j is not equal to I, then only we will pass them. So here we can check this. If we So we have added a task washing, and we will add another task dressing. So if we delete dressing, dressing will be deleted. If we did washing, washing will be deleted. So our functionality of delete is working fine. So we can add another functionality. This is optional. So on clicking of enter, we need to add task also. So for that we can add this on key press event, that and we can check if the key is enter. On that we can uh, call this add task function. We can check this functionality here. So as I'm typing washing and clicking enter, it is getting added to the list. So this is completely optional to implement, but if you have time you can surely implement this enter functionality also. So now we can optimize our app. If you This is completely optional, and if only interview asks to optimize it, you can do it later. So for that, like, states are not very, we should like avoid using states or hooks whenever possible. So instead of using state for this text, we can use ref keyword here. So we will create a reference for this input and use whatever value this input is having for adding to our task, instead of using the use state. So in ref we have added a callback function, and we have used this uh, variable updated input for capturing the value of this particular input. We will delete all the reference to that earlier state, that is like set text and set text, whatever was used like in value text, everything we should be removed. Now after declaring the updated input above, we should pass updated input dot value on on click of event as a parameter of this add task function. So updated input dot value we should pass from here, and we'll catch that as a text from on function as a parameter. Now if we check our app, it is working fine. If we press enter, it is breaking because on add task we haven't given e.target.value. If we give this, our app will run just fine. So this was our to do app with lot of variations for each type of interview. So hope you like this video, and we'll see you in next lecture. Thank you.